Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'd like to say welcome to you as well. And if you're new here, I hope that you will enjoy this video enough and find enough here so that you will hit that subscribe button below, as well as tap that bell so you'll be notified of upcoming content. But today's video is going to be a dual version. I am deep cleaning my kitchen as well as adding my touches for spring. Easter is coming early this year, so I'm going all out, and I am also including some whimsical Easter decor as well. So if you think that that interests you, what I'd like for you to do is to come on in and let's get started. So friends, I know that you've seen me clean my kitchen many times, but I find it very difficult to decorate without cleaning. I have to at least wipe down my counters because things have been sitting for a minute between restyling. So that's why it's a clean and decorate with me. But the main concept today is all about adding some spring decor. It has been in the 70s here recently. I know it's going to go back. It's just the bipolar weather of North Carolina, but it's been in the 70s. You know, that always gets you in the mood for spring and the change of seasons. I've looked and my plants are starting to, my perennials are starting to come up, which scares me because, as I said, I know we're going to get another deep freeze, but here we are. And so I'm feeling springy today, so I thought I would get started. If you haven't seen it already, I did decorate my entry for spring already, and so today we're moving into the kitchen. And if you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link to it in the cards above as well as in my description box below. But right now we're going to clean and we're going to add spring decor, and I hope that you will enjoy this. The cleaning, I have to do that in order to feel comfortable with adding new things, and I'm sure that many of you are the same way. You can't just remove things, leave the dust, and add new things. That just doesn't, the math ain't mathing, as they say, for me with that. So that's what we're doing, but as we go, we're adding the eggs and all of the fun spring decor. So I want you to stick with me as I do this, and let's have some fun. I did not, as you could see, focus on my tea/coffee bar as I normally do, but trust me, I did dress it up for the spring season. But right now we're going to go into cleaning and decorating the rest of the kitchen. So sit back, enjoy, or why don't you clean and decorate with me? And if you do it with me, let me know what area of your home that you were working with today. I'd love to know if you were incentivized by what I'm doing and started cleaning too. That's always fun to hear when someone says to me in the comments, "Girl, you made me get up and start cleaning too." So let me know if that worked for you, or if you just enjoyed watching me work. Either way is fine with me. It just interests me to know which way you go. So leave me a comment below and let me know. I'd appreciate it.
Tell me, what can I do now? Ain't it always funny how soon as I let my guard down, here comes that familiar sound. When you start to get tongue-tied, and in my heart I feel you lie. Though I knew the whole damn time, why do I act so surprised? 'Cause our friends keep your secrets, and your family helped you do this. Since you don't think you should live differently, what's left for me when it all ends? You need some real ones on your side. The type to pull break. We're all diamonds in the rough, but no one's gonna call your bluff. You need someone you can trust to tell you when you messed up. Cause our friends keep your secrets, and your family enables weakness. And I don't think you could live differently. What's left for me when it all ends? You needed some real ones on your side, the type to pull up, down to front. Yeah, keep it 100, tell you if you're wrong or right. Yeah, you need some real ones on your side, so I know that they're on our side. To ride, to ride, to ride, to ride.
So, friends, as you can see, I'm working my way around the kitchen. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I did. I opened something, a new package, while I was working, and a piece of the sticky tape. I sat on it somewhere, so it's on my bottom, but that's what that is. A piece of the sticky from something that came in the mail that I opened earlier. So if you notice it, please just ignore it. I didn't see it until I was editing, and I was not going to go back and delete all of this good film just because of that, because I know you guys know how that kind of thing happens. But I also wanted to pop in and ask you guys, are you watching anything good lately? Since TV is coming back now, last Thursday was the first day for Grey's Anatomy, one of my favorites, and 911, another of my favorites. If I have a shero, it is that Angela Bassett woman. I absolutely love her. I love the way she carries herself. I just love her. So I'm watching both of those. But also over the weekend, I got into something called Hawks, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's about a cop and his dog, a beautiful German Shepherd. And I must have watched the entire first season. I didn't know that it existed. And it was just great. I was sitting here doing some crafting and some editing, and didn't have a lot to do in the house that day. So I was at my desk, paying bills, straightening up, that kind of thing. And I got hooked on that. It is really good. I'm going to try and find the name of it, and I'll put it in the description. But if you can, check that out. It was really, really good. That's if you like a little action with a little comedy. And of course, the dog stole the show. He is one beautiful German Shepherd. Hey, friends, that art that I'm putting on the Backsplash is something that I DIY'd. I had some rounds and a little time, so I sat down and put that together. I actually made two. I think I'm going to put the other one in my store for sale. I made them a little different. The bows are very different, at least, and one is thicker than the other. I used the thinner one. The other could be, I think, would be nice as a door hanger or even wall art as well. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and let you know I have been crafting as well. Are you a crafter? Do you enjoy creating things or DIYing or upcycling? I love all of the above. But let me know if you're into that kind of thing. I'd love to hear about it. And if you are, let me know which craft you're into. That I would love to know. Like, are you into knitting or crocheting? Do you upcycle? Do you thrift and then upcycle those items? Um, just let me know what you're into. I'd love to know that.
I'm sure messed up, not once or twice, but every time you thought that we did alright, but I thought it through.
Guys, that artwork of the bird there, it is absolutely gorgeous to me. I picked it up at Marshall's and it was only like, I think, $12.99. And it fits perfectly because, you know, I'm into the birds. And you see the bird is also in the DIY that I did and in the artwork as well. And as I change this around, because that cutting board is not going to stay there, as you'll see in a bit, um, instead of the bunny, a bird will end up there as well. But yeah, if you're into artwork like that, I know that Hobby Lobby always has them and lots of times they're on sale, but Marshall's is another good place to check out as well.
If you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be, yeah. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling the groove? Oh, baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, baby? Won't you love me? Oh, but kinda new way. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Love me like yesterday. Yesterday.
So friends, I hope you guys remember the ice bucket that I picked up during my last thrifting um, trip. So I'm going to use it differently today. I am using the crinkle paper because the moss, I think you guys, I told you that it bothers me a bit. I can use it some, but I'm not really crazy about the way it feels or the mess that it leaves. So the crinkle paper works for me. So I'm using a thrifted item and crinkle paper to create a little vignette for my bay window. So yeah, that ice bucket is beautiful and I decided I was not going to paint it. There is another one that I am going to eventually DIY and paint, but not that ice bucket. I just couldn't. And I really didn't want to put moss in it either, just in case I decided I wanted to use it, I don't know, maybe for some ice. So there's just something about moss that doesn't sit well with me. I don't know. I'm going to try and get better. But anyway, that's what I'm doing here is creating a little vignette and I'm using the crinkle paper and a thrifted ice bucket.
On my old flame, watching my page, say they miss what I gave them. I'm doing fine now. I feel amazing. I'm out of their range. Keep them guessing when they ask about us. Don't give them no time, that's how we stay up.
How we up, but you stay down. Real from the app, better pay off. Spending time, wind down, what is takeout? And when I'm in them walls, you feel it in your bones. I've been on the road, this choke that I hold on your soul got me making up for days out. Got you singing tones till you laid out. It feel like what we on never fade out.
I let it ride when I usually would've rolled out. Baby, say please and thank you, cause your lover stayed down. I leave the past in the past, that's all done now. Show a little appreciation, cause your lover stayed. You know I ain't pressed for fame. Cloud chasing, they all lames. Trust me when I say I'm still the same. They gon' understand it one day, yeah. Told him that I give him life, he said, right. Now we can leave from my side, oh my God.
You know I ain't chasing fame. You caught the vibe that I'm sending your way. You see that I'm still the same. Real one, I'ma never change my way. As long as I'm hitting it right and treating you right. You never leaving my side, you in for the ride.
Only for love, why your exes can't get enough. They trying in line, they down on their luck. Keep them guessing when they ask about us. Don't pay them no mind, that's how we stay up. DM, don't know where to leave it. I post a pic, they comments be tweaking. Usually won't, but sometimes I read them, leave them on red. I swear I can't please them all. But when it comes to you, I know how to handle that, boss. Even stay faithful while you was doing me wrong. I let it ride when I usually would've rolled out. Baby, say please and thank you, cause your lover stayed down. I leave the past in the past, that's all done now. So put that on me for my baby, cause I always stay. You know I ain't pressed for fame. Cloud chasing, they all lanes. Trust me when I say I'm still the same. They gon' understand it one day, yeah. Told him that I give him life, he said, right. Now we can leave from my side, oh my God.
You know I ain't chasing fame.
So friends, I'm cleaning the side of my sink with the garbage disposal. You saw me put some lime down, and somehow or another I lost the footage. I did both sides of the sink, and I know there's so many things to clean your sink with nowadays, but for this time I used the Mrs. Meyer's liquid vinegar and liquid baking soda mixed. That really cleans good. It smells good down in your garbage disposal as well. So if you're looking for something different, give that a shot. As I said, I know there's so many different things to use nowadays for cleaning your sink, but that's the one I used. And now I've moved on to doing my floor, using my spin mop, and inside the water I used a Tide Pod as well as some Fabulosa. So it's going to smell fantastic. And I love the spin mop. I have a steamer as well that I use on occasion, and it was my go-to, but now the spin mop is so convenient. It has become my go-to. And the next steps are just putting out my new hand towels. They don't have bunnies or anything on them yet, but they are fresh, clean, and new. I picked those up at Marshall's as well, and it was a 3-set, and it was a 3-set for only $7.99, and they feel really good, and they're extra large, as you can tell. I love these. I'm going to go back and look for more that feel like this. I didn't keep the tags, so I'm not sure who manufactured them, but they feel really good, and I like the oversized as well. And again, there were 3 to the pack. So we're winding down now to the reveal, so don't go anywhere. I want you to see how everything turns out. There is, I think, there is Easter, or let's say spring, all over my kitchen. I'm very pleased with the way everything turned out, and I hope you are as well. It's pretty, and it's not overly done. I have to have counter space left to work on because my kitchen is not large. So I always try and leave it so that it's also that I can use it as well, functional as well. But this is what we've come up with today. You'll see that there have been some changes from what we started out with. as well. And that little joy spoon there, I did that myself. I'm learning to burn wood. That's another craft that I'm trying to perfect. So if you're into that, let me know. Maybe you can give me some tips on that. And again, this is one that I've recently done. I'm proud of it. I think it's really cute. Instead of buying one, I thought I'd make one. So there you go. But guys, I hope that you've enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed doing this for you. I always do. It's so much fun. And I figure if I'm going to refresh, I also always like bringing you along with me when I do. So if you were inspired at all, please leave me a big thumbs up. Also, a comment would be nice. I'd love to know if you're into any crafting. Oh, by the way, I told you guys that was going to change. See, I've added the bird and on that space as well. Yeah, but I'd like for you to let me know if you're into crafting and thrifting as well. So maybe we can connect on that level. And you're seeing the different, right now, the different spring vignettes that I've put together throughout the kitchen. I'm liking the way that it feels. Like I said, it's not overly done. I haven't set my table for two in a while, so I may do that for the spring as well. But this is what we ended up with. And that little black container that you're seeing to the left there, sitting with the bird photo with the candle in it, that was another thrift item. I thrifted two of them, and I think it's perfect there with the candle in it. The other, I'm not using it right now. I did leave my angels. I told you guys that I probably would, and I just mixed it up with some spring stuff as well. I just wasn't ready to move them yet. I'm enjoying the look of that on the T-bar. But a lot of stuff has been moved. It's mostly decor now because although we do still drink the hot chocolate, as you see, I have the vanilla hot chocolate still sitting there and the fixings to make hot chocolate. But there's always the tea, but it doesn't take up a lot of space just to have a cup of tea. So yeah, it's mostly decor now. Unlike it was during the dead of winter when it was all hot chocolate and treats. We're trying to cut back on the treats as well. So there's still some chocolate up there to drop in a cup of hot chocolate, but not as many as before. So there you have it, guys. As I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed it. Remember to find something today to bring joy into your life. And once you find your joy, share it with someone else. You'll be glad that you did. I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to leave me a comment and a big thumbs up. Bye-bye.